morning, everyone. I'm Cinn, I'm the show director for AIM Expo, and I want to thank all of you for being here today. We know that you all have made a significant commitment and investment in our show, and part of the reason that I'm here is I want to make sure that you get the most out of your experience at AIM Expo. Now, there are a lot of things that I can talk about that will help your experience, but there's one in particular that I'm going to focus on today.
Shit my pants. Right here? Shit my pants, you kidding? You shit your pants. You hear that? I can shit my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants and it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I just shipped my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed.
Yes, shipping. And why shipping? Well, let me ask you this. All of you have shipped things, you've mailed something or other. Has anyone had it not get where it needs to be when it needs to be there?
Yes.
And how did that make you feel?
Horrible.
Stressed?
Stressed.
Anxious?
Mad.
Angry? Anybody else?
I just had that last weekend, a big issue with UPS.
And what does it take up? It takes up time. And when you're on show site, you don't have a lot of time. Your time is money. So we want to talk about shipping and what we need to do to make your experience on show site much better. So what's going to make your experience good? What do you need to have? You need product, right? You need product so people know what you have to sell. And what else do you need? Your display that tells your story about who you are and why people need to see you. Marketing materials and collateral, these are all things that you need to have in your booth on show site. If you show up at your office and you don't have any furniture, no computers, unless you're a photographer, how productive are you going to be? Probably not very. Your booth, no different. What kind of business are you going to do there for 4 days? So you need to plan. You need to plan your shipping. Ship early. Not only are you going to save money, you're going to give yourself the option for a plan B. I'm all about planning. That's what I do. And with planning, you need to have a plan B because let's face it, shit happens. You've got to figure out what to do if something doesn't get there. And you want to track. Always be able to track your shipment because if you ship it early but you don't know where it is, what difference does it make? Now, before I go on, does anybody have any questions?
What if you track your package and it gets to the convention center and then you don't know where it is? Like, how do you know where to go find what's been sent to the convention center inside of your booth?
So you've shipped it and you've tracked it so you know it's in the building somewhere but you don't know
But
where?
it's not in my booth.
Good question. So what you're going to do is you can go to your you can go to your contractor and they can find out who signed for it. They can find out where it was delivered. But they can't do any of that if they don't have a tracking number. So always, always, always make sure that you have your tracking number. It's 9 a.m. Do you know where your freight is? If the answer to that is no, but you have your tracking number, you can find out. You're not going to be able to call your office if you're on the East Coast and they're 6 a.m. in California. My team loves me and they'll do anything. They're not going to answer the phone if I call them at 6 a.m. So make sure you have it. And don't rely on technology. I had a very dear friend. She kept it in her phone, but oh, her phone had ended up in the Brunswick stew. And then she didn't have any tracking numbers. And she was sad. Right, Ryan? Ryan was sad. So I will tell you what I do. Not only do I make sure that I have the tracking information, I print it. This is a little tip. Print it. It's one piece of paper. If it's that important, print it. And I promise you, I will not tell the tree huggers that we stole one of their twigs for this purpose. And last but not least, use a reputable company. You want to have a company that's going to treat your freight like it's their own. That they are going to take care of it and they are going to love it and they're also going to work for you. If it doesn't show up where it needs to, they're going to help you track it. Let's not let this be you. everything that happens at the show is important to you, and you've spent a lot of money, but of all the things that you have to worry about, don't let your booth, don't let your collateral, don't let your product, don't let that be the worry. Worry about the customers that you need to see. Worry about the business that you're gonna make happen. And focus on all those things so you can have the best experience